So my first blog post over on twinsmommy.com was 5 time-saving tips to work at home when you're sick. I believe my twins were sick at this time, and I just started this blog, and I had client work. And since I was thinking, I want this blog to be for work-at-home moms, that was my intention in the beginning of Twins Mommy, just to focus on those work-at-home moms. I didn't care if they worked online or if they worked doing Etsy, or if they worked... I didn't care if they were doing freelancing or they did some other work at home job, graphic designing or data entry or whatever it was. I was just speaking to them. And so I decided, well, if they're working from home and they have little ones, what do you do? Like, how can you speed up and be more productive when they're sick? How can you get your work done? So that's what I did. I then did another post on challenges that other work at home moms face with small children, and then how I organized my work, because maybe new work at home moms needed a plan on how to organize their work, some tools that you need, and then why I'm struggling. So this is when I started my Twins Mommy content, and I marketed heavily on Facebook at this time and Pinterest. And so I immediately grabbed the attention of audience people, like from Facebook in particular. They were able to 10 comments, 14 comments here already. Nowadays, it's a little bit different. With my niche site, I still don't have people commenting on that site because it's heavily marketed for affiliate marketing. But even on my other niche sites, like my other parenthood site, I don't get a lot of comments. And if they are comments, they're from Pinterest only. Nowadays, people on Facebook aren't commenting on blog posts as much. They're commenting on Facebook instead. So it's a little bit different in terms of your first month blog plan in 2024 versus what has been going on for the last few years. So I want to get into that to help you. So I want you to focus only on 2 things in your first month. The first thing is to publish 4 blog posts, and the second thing is to set up your socials, all right, and to get onto a repurposing content schedule. Those are your 2 main plans for the first month. I don't want you to worry about affiliate marketing. I don't want you to worry about starting an email list, and I don't want you to worry about making money. It's virtually impossible to make money, especially if you're just a brand new mom blogger, starting a nice parenthood blog, a food recipe blog, a lifestyle blog, whatever it is, to make money in that first month. Yes, you can create a product, an ebook, and maybe you might get a sale or 2 if you can get an audience quickly. But if you're not into that and you just want to start a blog to share your knowledge, connect with other people that you want to connect with, other moms or other parents, and eventually have your blog make money, then this is the plan for you. And this is a plan that works time and time again. I mean, this is what I've started with my other niche sites. Now, my Sponge Hacks site, where I share my analytics and my income goals on this channel, I did not start with that plan. I started right away with affiliate marketing and with keywords and just getting out there. It's a different plan, and I want to see how that works. Now, that can work, but I do want to focus more on the traditional blog here, because these can be successful in 2024, especially with syndicated content, with discovery traffic on Google, with just getting noticed with other brands as well. You can do sponsored content and things with this type of content, especially if you're marketing on Pinterest and talking about it on other socials. All right, so the 4 blog posts I want you to have are 2 listicles and 2 how-tos. Let's think of a niche. I'm going to do the toddler craft niche. So I'm going to use ChatGPT to help me with this concept. I put here, I'm a new mom blogger with a parenting and craft blog. Give me 2 listicle blog post ideas about crafts for toddlers for an audience of stay-at-home moms with toddlers. Now, ideally, when you have your first blog, you sort of know your audience and you know your niche of what you're going to be writing about. Then you can go into something like using an AI tool like ChatGPT to help you with some ideas just to start those types of content on your blog. So what ChatGPT is giving me is an idea with an introduction and the list of crafts that go with that idea, which I think is pretty genius. It's pretty nice to have so that you can make these listicles valuable by having all this information. So the first one is 10 easy mess-free crafts for toddlers, perfect for busy moms. They have Play-Doh, sock puppets, nature art, pasta necklaces, sticker art, things like that. And then this one is 7 sensory craft projects for toddlers, stimulating fun at home. Perfect. So I can have a mess-free craft idea. I can have a sensory craft project that they can do. This gives me immediately 2 listicle posts that I can write about on my parenting craft blog. Now I can ask ChatGPT, please give me 2 how-to blog post ideas about parenting and crafting. So how to create a toddler-friendly craft corner, safe and stimulating ideas. And here it also gives me sort of a quick rundown of what is involved. So having the right space, the supplies, some hacks, safety tips, things like that. And then the other idea is how to integrate crafting into your toddler's daily routine. That's pretty nice. I like that idea. Simple ways that you can find a way to craft throughout the day. With ChatGPT, you already have 4 blog post ideas. Once you have that, you can go into the back end of your website to put those ideas in place, and then you can flesh it out, outline it, and then write it yourself, or have ChatGPT to help you write that content. But the goal for these 4 blog posts is to get your writing voice out there. Figure out what your writing voice is. If you want to be comedic, or if you want to be insightful, if you want to be more like a teacher, figure that out as you write these blog posts and then publish them on your blog. Of course, you want to make your blog shareable, and you want to, have some share buttons here. There are a lot of plugins that you can use to enable that. So make sure you have your blog shareable for that first month. And then I want you to get onto Instagram and TikTok. Those are the 2 big platforms where you can grow a brand. I do share mostly freelancing content on here, but I try to do more like being a mom at home, what I do as a 7-figure blogger here, what I do on Fridays, setting up my YouTube process here. So I have different things for content creators like mom bloggers. And then I also have some more like freelancing. So recession-proof freelance writing tips, a freelance writer platform, a calendar, things like that. All right. So I do mix freelancers with moms on this platform, but with your Instagram and your TikTok, I want you to focus on repurposing content. I do have a video on some of the best tools that I use as a mom blogger. So I want you to take a look at that, because I do highlight one of these tools, which is Opus Clip. It's an AI powered repurposing platform. You can take a YouTube video or a TikTok link or whatever it is and drop it in there, and Opus will give you different shorts and reels with annotation. So for example, if I was going to take this YouTube video about 60K followers on Pinterest, and here you just want the free version, because you can get 60 free upload minutes. And then it just tells you, every time I do this, it tells me that it has an estimated wait time, and you can do your business on that. Now this video does say it's unauthorized. It doesn't realize that that's my video, because I think I have this account tied for freelance writing, but it is going to fetch my stuff. So it says here it's fetching the video, and then it's going to create different clips within that. We'll let this run, and then I can show you what that looks like. That's what I want you to focus on in your first month as a mom blogger, is to get those valuable pieces of content out that's not reliant on SEO so much, but more on your value. Are those blog post ideas SEO? Did ChatGPT give me some keywords here in these blog posts? So if I do something like here, mess-free crafts for toddlers, that sounds like a keyword. We can check that out. So here in my paid SEO tool, Ahrefs, I can just put the keyword, what maybe could be a keyword, and see if it is a keyword. All right, so it is mess-free crafts for toddler. It has 20 searches a month. I mean, it's not a big blog post, but it is a brand new blog, right? So with a brand new blog, you can't go for those high searched keywords. You need to go with something that's more doable. So you can see there are some here from Pinterest and from other content creators here. So you can take a look at that, but that is a nice beginner blog post that you can do. And it is somewhat of a keyword. I can do sensory crafts, I would think, sensory crafts maybe for toddlers, and see if that is one. And that is one, sensory crafts for toddlers. So when I look at this and I see sensory craft projects for toddlers, you can definitely write something like that, but then realize in your blog post, you can change around the wording. Sensory crafts for toddlers, fun sensory crafts ideas. You can just play around with these words when you look at this. For this one here, a toddler-friendly craft corner, I can do a toddler friendly craft room is probably the keyword, or something like creating a craft room for your toddler. All of those could be ideas and somewhat keywords when you're writing that content. If you don't have a paid keyword tool like Ahrefs, or you want to even focus on keywords, I'm telling you not to really focus on keywords, but realize that if you do use something like ChatGPT, it will, these ideas are somewhat keyworded. And then when you're on Instagram or TikTok, you can just create the reel, post it on there, put a little blurb. As for posts and for your stories, these are things where you can tap into your own life if you want to, as a creator, as a blogger. If you're a mom blogger and you're writing about crafts, share authentic pictures of you doing crafts with your toddlers. If you're going for a walk with your toddlers, taking them to the park. I posted here what we did in October, and these are my twins playing hockey outside. They're practicing. This is the stuff we did in October. I have lots of different things that we did. I'm trying to appeal to my mom crowd as well as just like I'm a real person. And that's what you want to do on social media, is to be authentic. On TikTok, if TikTok's not your audience, where your audience is and where you want to focus, you don't have to. But I like TikTok and Instagram because they can go hand in hand with the videos that you share. TikTok for me is more for my freelancing, so I don't do a lot of the mom blogging stuff, but Instagram is more for the mom blogging stuff and freelancing. And for the repurposing social with Opus Clip, it's still generating, so it's going to take a while, but what I can show you is this was made with Opus right here, this one right here. So you can see the annotation right there. And you can use this same clip for your Instagram and for TikTok if you wanted to. So it gives you the capability to repurpose on different platforms. But I am not posting so many shorts right now until I get monetized for this channel. But I am playing around with shorts on my other channel, and that's helped me grow my subscribers as well. So whatever you can do to get eyes to your blog. So even in your shorts and videos, you can talk about your new blog post. You can give some tips and ideas for something, and then say, if you want more tips and ideas, check out my blog post for this. Do ways to market each of your blog posts when you're writing those 4 blog posts for your first month. You can do a lot with showcasing that blog on social media. All right. And then in the next month, from there, you can see what the efforts, if those efforts paid off in the first month, keep doing what you're doing and maybe add, and then start thinking about keywords, start thinking about other ways to market your blog and get more traffic to your site. So hopefully that helped you. Let me know in the comments below if you have a new blog and if you need more help with starting a new blog and growing traffic for it.